besides chicken stew this morning.
You know how long that's going to smell in your car for.
Thank you for reminding me, Teresa.
Good thing we know a guy that does some car detailing.
Yes, Big Daddy Detail.
All right, so the star power was out in full force at the 74th annual Golden Globes last night. The best in TV and movies were honored, and to kick things off, host Jimmy Fallon dealt with a teleprompter issue.
Welcome to the Golden Globes. Already the teleprompter's down, so this is a great way to start the show. I can do impressions. What do we do here? I can think of something. Cut to Justin Timberlake, please, and then he'll do so. Just wink at me or something. Yeah.
How funny
Live
is that?
TV, right? It happens.
It happens, but as predicted, La La Land won big, including Best Screenplay, Director, Original Score, Song, and for Ryan Gosling, Best Actor in a Motion Picture for Comedy or Musical. So congrats to Mr. Gosling.
Yep. Also, the series Atlanta on FX had a big night. It won Best Television Series, Comedy or Musical, and the show star Donald Glover took the trophy for Best Actor.
And it's funny, he's also known by his rap name, Childish Gambino. So cool how he's a rapper, actor. He's doing big things in 2017.
That's some interesting trivia I didn't know, right?
If you don't know, now you know. Also, Meryl Streep took home Lifetime Achievement Award. During her speech, she blasted President-elect Donald Trump, if you saw that.
In a roundabout way. Didn't exactly say his name, but
she did everything.
A bully, more or less.
Yeah, but she did everything but say his name.
I think we knew who he was.
Do you think that that's the place to talk politics?
I really don't. Like, I mean, accept your award and move on. But I guess, you know, you have a platform, a soapbox. She was making a point.
She took all that time she could.
Have you seen any of the nominated movies, by the way?
I have not, but with the Oscars coming up, we're going to definitely have to do that.
Maybe you'll do some spoofs on them as you did last year.
That was a lot of fun last year, so we'll have to do that again in 2017. Today, back to work Monday. For some of us, there's a lot of clutter on our desks. Teresa.
Not me.
No, not.
I don't have clutter anywhere.
Of course not. Of course not.
All right, well, today, Rye, it's the day to clean things up. It is National Clean Off Your Desk Day.
Whose desk actually looks like? That's just kind of
a clutter-free area can be key to productive work and a productive life. So whether it's your office desk or home space, today is a good excuse to get organized. How could you work in that? I would just go crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of a neat freak, Teresa. Take a look at my desk from this morning. Yeah.
Do you still work here?
No, that was some random cubicle that nobody's been in for 8 months.
Well, it's certainly clean and tidy.
There it is. So if you're home watching, go clean the kitchen, go clean something at home. Hey, let's hope you're all shoveled out from the big storm this weekend.
Oh my God, I gotta get the bread and milk. I gotta get the bread and milk. I gotta get the bread and
This is kind of his claim to fame, right?
Vic DiVitetto, who's been here on CT Style. Get the bread and the milk. But why is it such a big deal, Teresa? Why are people so all about the bread and milk?
Well, we have the answer to that question, Rye. According to AccuWeather.com, New England, our area, we are to blame. The big blizzard of '78 had New Englanders trapped inside for weeks. So now many of us stock up in fear of being trapped inside.
I can understand that. Do you have something that you really stock up on that's a go-to essential item?
Wine.
What? Wine? Well, at least she's honest about it, right? You're probably at home shaking your head. Have a couple bottles.
Isn't that what you do
here
in a snowstorm?
That's it. Who needs bread and milk when you have Pinot Grigio? You know? Hey. Well, speaking of things that Teresa loves, from wine to man buns.
Oh, I can't stand the man bun.
No, you love the man buns.
I really can't stand the man bun. Please, just cut it off.
Well, this will be a great story for you because there's a bar in Brooklyn that's actually giving away free booze to guys who visit the bar and then cut off their man bun. Bushwick's is offering a full bottle of booze to any man who serves up and gets rid of the hipster hair once and for all.
They deserve it.
This was like a 2014, 2015 trend.
Anyone that still has one, though, get rid of it.
Yeah,
go to the bar there.
Go get it cut off. Get your free alcoholic beverage. We had a producer here at WTNH, and every time I walked by his desk, I said, "You look like a Shogun warrior, like a samurai or something with that."
He had a man bun?
He did, yeah. Cut that thing off.
All right, so we all need a little downtime, but did you know there is actually a name for unplugging and being relaxed?
Did not know. It's actually called hygge. And it is a
like when you say it, it's like hygge.
Or hygge chaga, hygge. That's a different song. Anyways, hygge, it's all about being cozy and relaxed and enjoying these simple things in life. Maybe it's hanging out there or having a cup of coffee and obnoxiously laughing. Yeah.
That's
you know,
really
blowing
sweet.
Bubbles with kids.
It's a Danish thing. It's a Danish way of life is what we learned from this story.
New way of life, yeah.
Or sleeping on your cat sheets? Is that you?
How did you guys get this photo?
Did you put the sheets on the bed finally? The
this
Christmas gift
Teresa's
I gave you?
Christmas gift to me, cat sheets, because every adult man needs a pair of sheets with...
They're flannel and warm, though, aren't they?
Yes.
Can you vouch for that? You enjoy them,
Yes, they are. I've enjoyed them so much, and I will only I will keep that trend going for the rest of my life. Cat sheets for life.
I'll keep
Thank you for
supplying
sharing
them.
that really embarrassing photo on live television. Thank you.
All right, speaking of enjoying the simple things in life, this photo has captured the hearts of many. This is a shot of 18-year-old Grant Kessler of Ohio as he was waiting for the arrival of his newborn niece. The soon-to-be uncle wore a suit and tie at the hospital because, hey, Rye, first impressions matter.
How cool is that? The photo is tweeted by Grant's sister, Iris, who has over 467,000 likes and almost 150,000 retweets. Pretty
All right,
wild,
there you
huh?
go. Spruce it up.
Yeah, when I was born, my mom was an hour late to the emergency room because my dad was trying to pick out the perfect tie.
Did she make it to the emergency
She
room?
made it, yes. I'm here, so everything ended up working out. But that was nice that guy dressed up for his niece.
Yeah.
You know, cute story.
There you go. So now on to a story about people who don't know how to dress appropriately.
Ah.
Yep, the bitter cold didn't keep people in New York from stripping down to their underwear for the annual No Pants subway ride.
Say what?
Happened on Sunday. Check this video out. A lot of people descending onto the subway here.
There
Quite
they
a
are.
thrill for tourists. This is the 16th year they're doing this. They all have pants on. When do you remove the pants?
Yeah, let's keep watching this video. I want to see.
You want to see people without pants?
Do we see people without pants? Hey, there they are, pantsless people.
And let's talk about how freezing it was,
Yeah.
by the way.
Now the point of this is there a reason? Wow, check out those moves, huh? And those shoes and the, wow, very fancy. Now, is there a point to this?
I
or
don't
is
know the
it's
reason
just,
this happens. It does happen
just
every
for-
year, though.
Just for ha-has?
I guess.
Maybe we should try that on 91, have like a drive to work without pants on day, or no? Yeah, probably
I don't
not.
think so.
Yeah, we shouldn't do that.
So did you realize the iPhone, with the things we just can't live without, celebrating a 10-year anniversary today?
10 years.
10 years.
Hard to believe that these little things have been around for so long. Today is exactly 10 years since the late Apple CEO Steve Jobs introduced the device to the world. It's hard to believe over time how much it's evolved. I mean, it's still simple and easy to use, but I mean, think of what, there's the iPhone 3, the 3G, the 3GS, the 4,
now we're
the
up to
5, the
7,
7.
right?
Yeah, it's hard to believe every single year.
Did you get one right away 10 years ago, right off the bat?
No, I think
You
I had
waited?
a flip phone. Yeah, I
I
waited
had a
a little
flip phone
while.
for a
Yeah.
while, but I did upgrade, and it really is life-changing.
It is. Need it every day. So cheers to you, Apple. 10 years. Hard to believe, hard to believe.
All right, so